Today's horoscope, Aries April 12, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Topics of conversation, thoughts, and musings can be deeper and more serious than usual early today. You could be fixating on a particular idea or problem or feel pressured to perform. There can be defensiveness in manner or speech that interferes with healthy communication now. Fortunately, it's easier to gain perspective as the day advances. Also today, Mercury moves out of your sign and into your resources sector for a stay until the 29th. You may be putting some of your fresh ideas and enterprises into action, or adding the details to plans in the period ahead. Applying new information to business and money ventures can figure strongly. It's also a time for working with your natural talents and putting them to practical use. When stressed, there can be some worry or overstimulation related to money, possessions, and resources. Otherwise, it's one of the best periods of the year for money-making ideas. Your love horoscope. Does the topic of finance stress you out? Mercury the Messenger enters Taurus today, bringing clarity and momentum to your second house of comfort, finances, and value systems, which means you're prone to being more preoccupied with themes surrounding your sense of security. Luna's shift into Leo, and your romantic fifth house of passion and pleasure is usually a plus, as it highlights everything from a particular love interest to your heart's desires. Luna, however, will meet with the wounded healer, Chiron, which in turn challenges you to reflect on your individual freedom. Your career horoscope. Your words have power. As a strong, confident fire sign, you tend to show up with gumption in your workplace. But since Mercury in your sign squares Pluto in Capricorn today, you may want to think before speaking. Tone, turf, and timing will be crucial in your professional dialogue today. Later on, Mercury will leave your sign for the graceful Taurus, switching your tone from assertive to steady. Your mind will become less preoccupied with your professionalism and more focused on your financial endeavors. While Mercury is in Taurus, you should consider new ways to budget or make money. Your finance horoscope. In the lead-up to Mercury's return to your income sector tomorrow, for one more day the focus is on the big picture, making it important to keep your mind and your options open. Mercury's return tomorrow will give you the smart head for money needed to get your head in the game, start thinking on your feet, and get the most active months of the year on the income front moving. Social life today. Don't hesitate to let people into your far-reaching plans. They will be curious and interested in hearing about your ideas, giving you some useful advice at the same time. Take criticism seriously. This will help you to become more aware of your weaknesses and to make progress with your previous plans, improving your chances of success. Your dating horoscope. Sit down and listen up. A million mixed messages are coming your way, but only one of them is meant for you alone. Pick it out and you'll learn what you need to do next to get some good attention. Flirting tips. You're likely to experience a surprise, especially where love and romance are concerned. Don't be afraid of any new experience, as long as you don't become tongue-tied when you are first introduced to the person of your dreams. Instead, appreciate the unforgettable feelings you experience at this memorable time. Lucky numbers 6, 10, 23, 26, 43. Your well-being horoscope. Your spiritual nature is enlivened by today's transit. We humans have a special relationship with water. It gives us spiritual rejuvenation and makes us feel alive. You may want to think about how much water you actually give yourself each day. Water plays a vital role in how your skin looks and whether or not you have regular digestive activity. 8 full glasses a day will dramatically change how you look and feel. Your daily numeroscope. Take care that you are not overly demanding or bossy on this day of your own essence. With the added injection of your need for independence and leadership strengths, you may be in a rigid mindset, one that sees you wanting to have complete control over everything. Further, others who have ideas that interfere with yours may not be as well received as they should. Be patient and respectful, even if this means biting your tongue at times. Daily Planetary Overview. Saturn squares the nodes of destiny today, pushing us to make major decisions when it comes to our commitments. This may relate to a relationship or project that we've been on the fence about for a long time. If you're longing to partner with a special someone, today is when you might decide to take the leap and give your heart to them. However, if you're unsure about being in a relationship with this person, you might decide to reconsider. Saturn, the planet of commitment, wants to make sure that you're giving your all to the right person or project. After all, why should you hold back from a situation that you want? Basically, if you're not feeling the situation will lead to a long-term partnership, it's time to pack your bags. This also relates to the way you do business. If your boss is domineering or unkind, this could be the time to go to human resources. And if you don't want to stay in the job or work for them anymore, you might want to start looking for another opportunity elsewhere. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, Mercury in Aries squares off with Pluto in Capricorn, provoking crises. At this time, we are on the hunt for evidence to rationalize our opinions, and should be mindful of when we are pushing a point too hard. Because we have a stake in this matter and are eager to be well received, we can overcompensate, come on too strong, or forget about key details while angling for respect. Certain truths will come to light now about our perspective, potentially ones which we would rather not face. Examine your biases and view this time as a teachable moment instead of spiraling into disappointment. After nightfall, Mercury enters Taurus, exiting the energized terrain of Aries. Speaking courageously has attracted a degree of attention to our goals or desires. Now the torch is passed to Taurus, helping us to ground concepts down, so they endure longer than a passing fad. In Taurus, the most elementary solution is often the best one. Although we run the risk of oversimplification, having modest adages and mantras to keep us stable is a proper jumping-off point for moving an idea from one stage to the next. Now, conversations become more deliberate and intentional, backed up by experiential data or rational logic. It's a good time for no-nonsense communication and meeting others where they're at intellectually.